Once upon a time, in a village, lived an old woman named Boxrini. She lived alone, without no family, without anyone wanting to be with her. And Boxrini really wants to have children, but she thought it was impossible. Her days always lonely, starting with farming, cooking, and looking for firewood in the forest to sell. Although at a cheap price, she is still grateful. She thought it was more than enough, considering she only lives alone. Days passed as usual, until one day, when she was looking for firewoods in the forest, she met a giant, which is terrible. Giants are ugly, big and tall. His body was covered in coarse and smelly hair. Boxrini was terrified, trembling at the sight of the smelly giant. And then the giant said, "Hey, old woman, don't be scared. I didn't come to eat you. Here, take and plant these seeds. The magic power only apply to humans. It will give you what you wanted all this time. But remember, whatever the result, you must share it with me." Boxrini, who is scared, can only nod. She took the seed and immediately rushed back to her house to plant those magic seeds. Even with a heart of doubt and disbelief, she continues to carry out the direction of the giant. She also dosed it with water. Miraculously, the next day, the seed has grown into a cucumber plant. The plant only bears one fruit. The fruit was large and had a golden aura. Out of curiosity, he thought it was ripe. Boxrini plucked it and immediately split it with the intention will share it on the giants. And how shocked she was when she saw the contents of the fruit. Inside there was a baby, which she had always wanted. It was true what the giant had said. So happy until she forgot about the giant, because she was born from a golden cucumber. The child was named Timun Mas. Days passed as usual. She would look for the firewood in the forest. Apparently, she met again with the giant. "Hey, old woman, why you come late? Did you forget me? You got what you wanted. Then share it with me." Boxrini, who was confused, asked, "How could a baby girl divide it into two?" "If so, you can have her until she is 17 years old. After that, the child is mine," said the giant. "Alright, Lord Giants, I will take care of her until she was 17 years old," said Boxrini. Boxrini left feeling afraid of losing the Timun Mas she loved so much. Long story short, the years pass. Timun Mas grows into a diligent and beautiful girl. That morning was the day before Timun Mas turned 17 years old. Boxrini, remembering her promise to the giant, woke up from her sleep. She immediately rushed out of her house with Timun Mas. without know where. Timun Mas still not know where. She asked the villagers about where the hermit's residence was, which is said to be powerful. Apparently, she asked for help from a villager. "Excuse me, grandfather, where's the house of the scared hermit?" "Oh, are you going there? You guys can just go straight and his house at the end of the village." They thanked him and went on their way. When she got there, she was welcomed by the hermit. They tell the purpose of his coming here. Afterwards, the hermit gave Timun Mas 4 strange objects. It is a seed, then a thorn, a pinch of salt, and a piece of shrimp paste. The hermit said, "Throw these things one by one, and the evil giant will lose on its way. Use it wisely. They will help you to fight the giants," he said. Timun Mas nodded. They thanked the hermit. And come home soon. When they got home, how surprised they were. Apparently, the giant was waiting her. The giant were happy. He stomped the ground. "Quickly hand over your child to me. It is time for her to be mine. I really want to eat her." Box Rani, who really loves Timun Mas, said, "Sorry, Lord Giant. I won't give her to you." Listening that, the giant became very angry and chased Timun Mas. Timun Mas panicked. She's scared. She ran as fast as she could. Lucky, she remembered the gift from the hermit. She immediately threw a seed towards the giant. And then, a miracle happened. The seed grew into a thick cucumber field. However, the giant ignored it. He continued to chase the Timun Mas. Timun Mas threw another thorn, and boom! The thorn grew a thick and sharp bamboo forest, thus slowing the giant's running pace. Timun Mas kept running and running, until in the end, she hit a dead end. She was confused where else she would run. It turns out that the giant managed to follow her. "Don't run away, my delicious food," said the giant. Timun Mas, who are scared, immediately threw a grain of salt, and a miracle happened again. The land turned into a lake. The giant drowned. Timun Mas, who are still worried about the giant will escape, throw away the hermit's last gift. Yes, it was shrimp paste. Instantly, the lake water turned into very hot lava, and the giant drowned forever.